This is Clint of the Geek Dig podcast, and you are listening to the one and only BS Podcast Network.
Jumbo, everyone!
Harambe!
And welcome to another edition of the Magic Our Way podcast. Sante Sana, everyone. You are listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States of America. We are artistic buffs talking about Disney stuff, and this is the show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. Today, we are talking about the movie Artemis Fowl that was just released, and we are talking about Splash Mountain being petitioned to be changed to the theme of Princess and the Frog. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
And on this show, we follow the Disney concept of edutainment, where we focus on your entertainment, and along the way, you just might learn a thing or two.
Hey.
And as always, to join in the discussion, we have our resident comic genius from ivorycomics.com, Mr. Eli Avery. How you doing, sir?
Doing very good. How you gentlemen doing today?
We're doing dandy.
Sweaty. Very sweaty.
Quite Louisiana. Humid. That's right.
Tired of moving trucks around.
I know.
Good exercise, though. Felt like I was training for Drago or somebody.
Ain't no Tonka truck.
No.
Felt like Fred Flintstone. Listeners, Kevin's car broke down on the way to record, and Eli and I, well, we were the manpower to get that thing up and running and move into the nearest Firestone.
That's right.
2 horsepower.
Artistic buffing.
And they're hung just like it.
That's it.
You are too kind, sir.
Yes, you know. And somebody else that has a beard hung the same way is our resident travel agent for Magical Moments Vacations, the Shaggy TA, Lee Lastavica. How you doing, Lee?
Good, man. I was ready to jump on a plane and help y'all out, but I saw y'all had it handled, so I was like, I'll just stay here.
Lee would have parachuted in and started pushing the truck.
Yeah.
He would have done a halo jump.
I like that.
With his beard flapping in the wind.
I would have paid for your car repairs just to see that.
Yes, indeed. Like a G.I. Joe doll or something.
That would have been awesome.
Yes.
Well, guys, look. We are talking about Artemis Fowl, the movie. It was supposed to be released in theaters, but of course, with the whole COVID thing, Disney moved it to Disney Plus, and so here we are. Disney Plus in there. And also, we are talking about the petition to have Splash Mountain rethemed to Princess and the Frog, to Tiana and Friends.
Yes.
So, guys, enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go discuss some magic. Awakens, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the queue, and this is the segment in which we get to discuss the news in the Disney world today. And one big thing that has popped up on our radars is this petition. Guys, there's a petition out.
Yes.
And the petition is to take one of the mountains, Splash Mountain, to be exact, and retheme it to the theme of Princess and the Frog. Why do you think they want to do that, guys? What makes you? Do you have any idea why they would want to do that?
Ooh.
Wow.
The mildew smell?
Well, yeah. I'll be up for that. This is kind of stanky and kind of nasty sometimes when you go to
dank.
Kind of dank.
A little dank.
Animatronics are getting old.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going for.
But, the bare butt is gorgeous.
I mean, who don't like a little bare butt?
Oh, who doesn't like a little bare butt?
The people who don't like duck butt.
That's true. I do love some duck butt.
Hashtag put pants on Donald. That's coming next.
He needs pants, damn it.
Well, guys, look, if you didn't know, Splash Mountain was based upon the characters and the storylines from the...
Yeah.
What was that? Excuse me?
No, nothing. Go ahead and what you were saying.
It was the 1946 film.
No, don't listen to this. No.
Tar Babies.
No.
Whoa, wait. What?
Whoa, now, whoa. Stop. Animatronics. Duck butt.
I'm talking about Song of the South.
Stop doing that.
Is that the Disney Voldemort? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is that the movie that should not be named?
What culture are we in right now?
No.
You can't say that.
I can't say it. So no Uncle Remus, no little bluebird on the shoulder?
Kneel in front of Eli and apologize right now. Hurry.
I am on my knees.
Stop doing that. No, get out from my nose. Stop being on your knees in front of Eli.
Been a long time.
It's Mr. Ivory if I'm nasty.
All right, well, never. You know what? Y'all stay here. I'm going to leave.
Oh, you got to videotape this. What are you talking?
This is going live stream.
These events must be documented.
That's right.
We are breaking the internet. That's what's going on.
No, all right. What are we talking about?
Yeah, so that's the thing. They want to retheme Splash Mountain because if you didn't know, Splash Mountain was based upon the characters and some of the storylines from Song of the South. Disney's Song of the South, the one that Disney does not like to talk about. They want to keep it in the vault. They're not releasing on Disney Plus. A lot of Disney fans like it. Bluebird, Zippity Doo Dah. That song comes straight from that movie.
Yep.
And people are doing a petition to retheme it to Princess and the Frog. Which is nice. I being from New Orleans, being a New Orleans podcast, I'm all up for getting more New Orleans in the parks.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's obviously, as you checked out our shows, guys, check out our previous podcast where we talk about New Orleans and Disney. You'll hear all about it. But, I have no problem getting more New Orleans stuff into the parks.
No, we've done Armchair Imagineering segments where we've purposely tried to get Tiana into the parks because we love Tiana. She's like my second favorite princess.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you helped out one time. What did she do with a show or something? You helped her with a briefcase or something like that?
Oh.
A breakfast? Wasn't it a breakfast?
Oh, I don't remember. I remember you talking. I remember.
That's one of your Disney moments.
Yes, my Disney moment. Yeah, when I was playing a gig and she was doing a brunch and Tiana showed up.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, I remember these things.
So I'm trying to find a costume and, I get my wife to dress up like Tiana too. So
Right on. All right, sure enough, right on.
because it would work. She would do that.
That's awesome.
She would?
I don't know if she'd do that, but I'd buy that.
Oh, wow. Would you role play as Prince Naveen or would you be Dr. Facilier?
I might be Doc Ock. Doc, to make sure that I pleasure my wife.
Yeah. Doc
The pressure of the
Your 8
princess.
legs, huh?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
If one gets
Wow.
tired, I can keep the other one going.
You little Octavian, you.
I know. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
And all 8 of them are battery powered.
All except one. And that one has a very small charge.
We tried to charge your battery today. It didn't work.
No, it sure did not. Sure did not.
Kind of
So,
exploded.
guys, look, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? We're theming to New Orleans, to Princess and the Frog.
I'm with you. Like I'm cool with the idea of getting Princess and the Frog in the parks in any way possible. And I saw the visuals that Mr. Chambers did. The gentleman that actually laid out what he felt the ride should look like, and he said he'd kind of been working on it all this time. My only issue is, has Mr. Chambers ever been to New Orleans?
But see, that's the thing. It's like,
or Louisiana,
yeah.
for that matter? Because if there's one thing we're
Yeah.
kind of short on here, it's mountains. There's no mountains anywhere in Louisiana, let alone New Orleans. Or in the bayou, for that matter.
Danny, what is this mountain you speak of? What is this?
All right, so you know how you get a Monkey Hill and that's like the second highest.
Man, I can't go any higher than that. That's I can't do
that's
that.
like what, 14 feet?
Yeah.
16 feet?
Yeah, your ears start popping.
Yeah.
And, head rush.
You lose oxygen.
After 14 years, I finally got courage to climb Monkey Hill, and I hadn't done it since. I was like, that's too much.
That is too much.
The air's too thin up there.
No.
I agree.
We here in New Orleans, we're used to living below sea level. So the idea of a mountain anywhere in and around New Orleans, I mean, like there was one mountain, I looked it up. There was one mountain that is named a mountain in New Orleans, and it's in City Park.
Oh, I thought it was in the Ninth Ward. Sorry.
Oh, wait, what, you talking about Eli's house?
Yeah, my bedroom?
Yeah.
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 And Mount Ivory?
Mount Ivory.
Yeah, I was gonna call it King Mountain, but Mount Ivory's good.
Many women have died trying to scale that mountain.
That's okay, but they died happy.
They just slide down crushing.
They're like
Gusher.
with a smile on their face, like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. And they find him in the snow.
Somehow they find their way down Mount Crushing Gusher. That's right.
But yeah, hidden away in City Park is something they call Laborde Mountain, which is made from like debris that was left over from the building of the I-610.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. Well, isn't that kind of like what Monkey Hill is? It was kind of like the debris hill left over. Or
Right, yeah,
a dirt
it was an
hill.
artificially
left over
man-made dirt
when they were
hill.
digging out
Yeah.
the swamp area. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's 43 feet. Like Splash Mountain is 89 feet high. The drop alone is 52 feet. So there again, we're at a height standstill in terms of what it is that, I mean, because theming matters. You have to, and unless you're saying, because and what this gentleman seemed to suggest is that we're going to do it like via Tower of Terror in Disneyland. We're just going to redo the inside, give the outside a fresh coat of paint, and call it something else. Well, it can't be a mountain. If it's based in New Orleans, there's no such thing.
No, it can't. That's just not. That wouldn't work. You know.
Maybe they do like a Dr. Facilier voodoo magic trick, and then they say, you're in some weird world. And
Maybe that's it.
What?
Maybe it's like a New Orleans cemetery, and that's like the Moriarty Cemetery in City Park, in Lake Lawn Cemetery 1, the biggest, tallest. You know that big tall thing you see from the interstate?
Oh, that big, like that mausoleum.
Yeah, it's like a big mausoleum. Maybe it's like maybe they retheme it to a big mausoleum.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah,
you gotta,
but that's kind of creepy.
It is, but it's all creepy in there. Even the original Splash Mountain, certain sections, you like.
Well, that mountain would be like, Haunted Mansion. I got you, brother.
All right. I mean, I can see that. I mean, look, I think having the Princess and the Frog is a current franchise, so that makes sense. But it's almost like it's being how I put this. Shoehorned.
Well, it's exactly what it
Yeah.
is, which a lot of their stuff gets shoehorned.
Right, because it's kind of weird to me. I mean, you call me odd, which a lot of people have, but
You're
okay.
odd.
Yeah, the premise is we want to get rid of something that's kind of racial and kind of Southern with something that is still Southern and is mainly done about race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, that's a funny thing too. It's like,
There's just no rabbits in it.
I mean, well, yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, they'd be in the
Maybe
gumbo
in the
pot.
stew. There might be some in the stew.
They'd be in the gumbo
There you
pot for
go,
sure. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, until some Cajun sues because he thinks the lightning bug is racist.
This is true.
I don't believe in no such thing.
make me laugh
my butt. No.
But no, here's the thing. It's like, if the people that knew of Song of the South quit saying it was part of Song of the South, would anybody actually know those characters were from Song of the South?
That's an excellent question.
That's
know?
a great point.
Because it's like, I've seen the movie. I know the movie. I've got fond memories of it. Yeah, I know there's a lot of those undertones and stuff. But if I didn't keep that alive, would this matter?
No, there's nothing about riding that ride that will inspire any feelings of racism. There's no feelings, there's no thoughts, there's no inspired actions. You can't possibly feel that unless you've educated yourself on the backstory of it, have developed an opinion after seeing a movie that is no longer available to be seen unless you really go out of your way to find a copy.
Right.
And then really, if you look at it from a historical perspective, the Tales of Brer Rabbit, those were all taken from African American stories.
Yeah. That was part of their heritage.
Right. So to kill those characters is basically
Killing more culture.
Yeah.
exactly.
I was going to say, to kind of piggyback on that, like, in a sense, Uncle Remus, who was not really, like, in the ride, so to speak. Not like, it's not like a physical representation of him in the ride, right? But he is a positive character. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so, yeah.
Yes, in that sense. So now I can see saying maybe having, like you say, some sort of historical kind of thing about it. Like, like you come out the ride, you're about to go on the ride, like this is what it was related to. Like
They don't even do that.
They don't even do that. And that's the thing. It's kind of hard to give this ride, and it's a ride.
Yeah.
It's a symbol. It's not like if this changes, this alters the world's perspective entirely. All you're doing is pretty much erasing a part of culture in Disney history without educating any current fans or future fans about it. Nothing against Tiana and Princess and the Frog. I got nothing against that. That's all power to the sisters.
Put him on the Mark Twain, make it a character. I mean, we've talked about different ways to get her in there. Love to see Tiana
Be
in
a sold
Tiana
out
in the
character
parks.
breakfast. Tell you
Exactly.
what, bring some of our food down there.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. It's like I told my wife about this, and she looked at me. She's been pretty vocal about the things that have been happening as of late. And she looked at me with the craziest face, like, "What?
Yeah.
Why?"
Well, I don't know if it's ever spoken about in this show, but your wife is African American.
Yes, she is. Yeah, and then I asked my kids, I was like, "Do you know what Splash Mountain's based off?" And they're like, "No."
Yeah, they don't care.
They have no idea. I mean, there's been no reference since then because the movie hasn't been out. The only way they would know is if I told them.
Well, that's the awkward conversation when you get off that ride, right? You look, your child's like, "Oh, I love this. Where can I see more stories and movies about Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox?" Nowhere, and don't ever ask again.
You don't want to know about that. You don't want to know about that.
But see, that's the thing. It's like to them, they're just like part created characters now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like, Figment, kind of like
Sure.
Duffy the Disney Bear, kind of like the characters in the Haunted Mansion, the Ghost
Yeah.
Host. I mean, they don't, I don't want to say they don't exist in movies, but let's discount the Haunted Mansion movie. But I mean, it's like these are characters that you just find in the park.
Right. I mean, if you want to work on revamping stuff, please revamp the Yeti. How about that? Help him out a little bit.
Now, I will say this. Now, to the credit of the people who do want to, and don't get me wrong, I highly doubt that they even are aware of this. Mm-hmm. But the original voices of Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, they were all African American actors. Mm-hmm. Well, in Splash Mountain, since obviously those actors have passed away since they were. The dialogue done by Brer Rabbit and Brer Bear and Brer Fox, or is it just Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit? I can't remember. Is done by a white actor. So white actor
Yeah.
is now, and it's the voice he used to do Wacko on. It's Jess Harnell.
Yeah.
Which there again, those characters are rooted in African American tradition. I don't like that aspect. Nothing against Jess Harnell; he does a great job and sounds just like him. But I do think that if there's a point to be made, it would be that.
Right.
That's
I
good.
would think.
That's fair. Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, really, when you do away with something that people love, that in no way inspires racist thoughts or feelings, it just hurts your cause with reasonable people who are sympathetic to it. But then you're like, yeah, no, I need to get rid of away. I mean, it's like, what, we're fighting over a cartoon, really?
Right.
What's next? Paw Patrol? Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
I'm a cat person.
That's Nickelodeon.
Different franchise.
You did see that though, right?
Yeah, so
Paw Patrol thing? Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that you actually knew that was a thing now too. That
They get rid of
wanna
Paw Patrol?
Yeah,
Yeah,
For what?
because one of the dogs was
because
a
they're
cop.
police dogs.
That reaction
Eli
was
laughed, yes.
priceless.
But I heard they were just gonna instead of getting rid of him, they were just gonna substitute him for. They're gonna add an Antifa character in it. So
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's really a okay.
just to balance it out.
No, that's crazy. I think that when
You can't even speak right now.
Hey, don't feel bad. McDonald's it was proudly announced that they've been done away with Big Mac because they knew that he sat around beating up on Fry Guys left and right.
I can't cook.
Rubble.
Oh, this is
Rubble, you're racist.
the hell's wrong with you? Meanwhile, like the hamburgers getting away scot-free, and everything.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's cleaning up.
He's cleaning up. He's like, I like this. Yeah, like this is like I get the need to project whatever it is that you have going on, but this is not really the best way to do it.
It's not the hill to die on.
Yeah, I mean, this
Definitely not for New Orleans.
no,
Yeah.
definitely not. And if you want to make it again, if you want to make something for that property, cool. But I don't see how taking this current thing and not giving everybody the chance to kind of know something about it and then make their own assumptions and whatnot, or at least putting a more elaborate spin on it, not help it. I think that's crazy. Because then if you have people that like the ride and then they're not really on this petition or anything, they're just doing their own thing, watching, doing their own business. Now you take that from them. Now those people are pissed off.
Right.
I couldn't blame them. I'm still laughing about the
Paw Patrol?
fucking, it's a dog. It's like,
The police dog.
this world's absurd.
Yeah.
And like, no matter what it is, you can't. I mean, you can't even have it look like Chickapin Hill anymore.
Okay.
You can't. I mean,
No.
because that'll remind you of Song of the South, which will remind you. And so, I mean, no matter what you put on the inside, you got to change the outside too.
Oh, yeah. You got to pretty much invert it and turn it into a swamp.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think the people that are probably going for this petition are younger people, because that just screams, I have passion and
Yes.
I see something and I'm just in it and I have no experience of what the history is before that. And I think if they did, they would kind of realize that while the passion is appreciated, it's not directed at the right thing. I mean, you can attack any symbol you want if it makes you feel any better, but that doesn't accomplish the main thing. And I know we've done shows before where like we've talked about the rights of people based on their gender, and they want characters that are there, and they want them to have their sexual preference change and their gender preference change and stuff.
Yeah.
And we've had the same type of thing, and I still would agree with that. It's like, look, they made the characters, right? I
Right.
mean, make your own and then, you put it how you want to put it, but you can't tell them how to do that and change what they want. Give Tiana something separate, but educate the people on this current ride.
That's like, yeah, we're gonna remake Jaws, but that shark's too scary. So now in the role of Jaws, a dolphin.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't have it called Great White. We can't have that.
No, it's a dolphin.
Instead of jaws, we're gonna have gums.
Yeah. Comes.
A speckled trout.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool. So, listeners, we're curious to know what you think about this whole petition thing. Is there something that we missed? We're open to hearing opinions about this because this is definitely a hot topic of the day because it's still ongoing from what I saw. Get in touch with us soon. Show at magicourway.com. Mohegans, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the Hub, and for today's Hub, we are talking about the Disney summer release, Artemis Fowl.
No, we're not.
We're not talking about Artemis
We're
Fowl.
not talking about that.
You want to hear our review about Artemis Fowl? Here it is. The movie sucked by the book.
There it is.
I don't want to talk about Artemis Fowl.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we're not talking about
We're
Artemis
not
Fowl.
talking about
Well,
Artemis Fowl.
I know that's foul, but
It's a little
foul.
foul.
It's a
but
little foul.
We're not.
But we're not talking about
wasting
that.
our time talking about
More
that.
foul than fair.
If Harry Potter is E.T., then Artemis Fowl is Mac and Me.
Well done, Lee.
Wow.
He's batteries not included.
That's good.
Number 5 is alive.
To short circuit, he's batteries not included.
Yes, nice.
No, I want to talk about Kevin.
To Kevin. The
Let's talk
sexy
about
man
Kevin.
here?
This
Kevin?
dude right over here.
I thought you were talking about the bird from Up. I'm like, wait, what?
No, we want to talk about you, man.
Talk about your bird.
Because you've had a rough day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially on today, want to let you know how much we appreciate you
Yes.
and everything you do for this show.
Well, I appreciate the help that y'all gave me today. So,
Oh, well,
I mean,
you-
that's from the bottom of my heart. I definitely
CMP,
appreciate
brother.
that.
CMP.
That's just standard being bros, man. That's standard being friends. That's
what
what we
you
do.
do.
But on the Magic Our Way podcast, I don't think people understand how much you do behind the scenes to help us out, growing the YouTube page, the producing the social media that you work with Kirk.
But we do have a YouTube page, listeners, if in case you're wondering.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
So
the
go subscribe to us,
Facebook-
please. Yes.
Facebook page, the group, keeping up with the weekend happy hour, right?
Yeah.
Just the sheer inspiration of bringing all of us together. You got Lee. Lee's a listener.
He used to
We like
jog. I feel bad because he used to jog, listen to our podcast.
He-
But now he's on the show. He doesn't jog anymore.
He don't jog. That's why he lost the race.
So if we fire him, maybe he'll get in the shape.
I might get
he might get in shape.
you gonna challenge Josh
He got
again?
so deep that he started a cooking show for the Magic Art Podcast, which is available on YouTube, by the way.
Yes.
And he's cooking. He's not even jogging anymore. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
Isn't that nice?
Look at
See,
that.
Look at
right?
that.
I mean, that good stuff. You bring good stuff, right? And you come up
It's
with
not
ideas.
foul. What I bring is what you're saying.
No, it's definitely not foul.
Not foul.
And look, I like to thank you because there was the one time I've tried to do a couple of shows and they've fallen flat. And you say, hey, look, I got an idea. You didn't yell at me or nothing like that. Thank you. I'm very sensitive on the inside. And, I break easily. I do.
On the inside.
On the inside.
He doesn't show it well.
I don't show it.
No, he got that
because-
tough masculine exterior.
Yeah, I got
Right.
to. That's
Anubis
what
thick
the world,
exterior.
right? That's what the world put on me. But I mean,
Egypt said this man is strong, but on the inside he's nothing but a little Cleopatra.
I'm sensitive.
You see a fashion.
Sensitive. I mean, we've sung songs together. You've made me feel better about my masculinity.
You made him feel like a natural woman.
That I don't know about. I'll drink to that, I think.
The point being, Kevin, is look, here's what I'm trying to say, man, is that we wanted to take some time on the show to show our appreciation to you, because without you, there'd be no Magic Our Way podcast.
Oh, I could say the same to you guys.
Yeah,
too.
though,
If y'all
but
wouldn't
sure.
sit there and talk with me about this, something that I'm passionate about, which I know y'all are.
But the
I
idea had to
appreciate that.
germinate somewhere, Kevin. It had to take hold somewhere, and you
Yes,
were that
my
hold.
haploid shot into it, and it became a diploid.
Yes.
and now it's a full-grown podcast.
Oh, it's an opioid now. People are listening. People are following.
They're addicted to
They're
our
addicted
haploid to diploid
Opioid.
reaction.
We hope so. We hope so.
We hope
because
so,
we
yes.
bring that diploid haploid reaction. And that's just standard. That's how we pride ourselves, is on the haploid diploid reaction that you get on the Magic Our Way podcast. But
Somebody somewhere is
but it occurred to me that when we did our 300th episode, we did what we should have done. We celebrated with the listeners, because
Yes.
without the listeners, we're just four guys talking out of our ass.
right.
I mean, we're still four guys
still
talking out of
four,
our
I was
ass.
gonna say, yeah, we're still four guys talking out of our ass.
My ass
We
is
have an
really
audience
comfortable, Yeah.
for our asses.
That's nice.
And we have a great audience, and we enjoyed celebrating. But it occurred to me that we did not celebrate amongst one another. And on the occasion of our 325th episode,
Oh,
which
that's
was
true.
the
Yeah.
last
Last
episode that we
episode, yeah.
recorded, I decided, like, oh, wow, this is a special moment. This is a really special moment. I talked to Eli and talked to Lee. They both agree. It's like 325. Let's celebrate amongst one another. So we wanted to spend this time telling you about how much we appreciate you.
Oh,
However, Kevin,
yes.
you hear enough from us. We talk a lot on this show. So we decided that we'd bring someone on that could tell you how we feel
Oh, really?
instead of us.
So yeah, like an interpreter.
Yes,
Like,
Like the sign language interpreter?
like a Smitty to
like
Hobby.
Garrett Morris on Saturday Night Live doing for the hearing impaired.
Or like Obama's angry interpreter?
There you
Like,
go.
Yeah,
Key and Peele
yes.
action?
Just-
Oh, okay, cool.
So
just
we booked a special guest that could
Did you?
help
Oh.
Yes.
articulate our feelings to you.
to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I hope you appreciate.
Hope you do.
I'm going to
guest.
appreciate anything you guys do.
Because we
Everything
would have
you said.
invited your friends here, Kevin, but let's be honest, your friends don't talk to us.
Yes.
Except
Yeah.
for Mark. I did reach out to Mark, and Mark did say that he loves you and appreciates you, and he would love to be here, but he's still in COVID lockdown
he's in
mode.
He's still in COVID lockdown.
He is.
Well, he's in his own lockdown mode.
He's in the
so.
He's in mental lockdown.
Dean Bunker,
And
but he
that's,
loves you. He appreciates you. He wanted us to share that with you, and he was invited to be here.
Oh, well,
and the
thank
same
you.
thing with Kirk Landry. Kirk was invited to be here today, but he could not make it as well because of other.
He was looking for a Mexican burger.
engagement.
Well, you know,
Yes.
police officers are in hiding these days.
Yeah,
go figure.
He should not be behind hiding.
But we found somebody else, and hopefully on this day, Kevin, this will make you smile a little bit.
For you.
Okay.
For you,
For you.
for you, Kevin.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Charles Fleischer, and I'm looking for Kevin. Is Kevin there?
What?
Oh, wait. Maybe Danny could find him.
What?
Or Eli or Lee. E-I-E-I-O. Danny, Eli, Leo, Kevin. It seems that you have done, this is a difficult number, but I'm going to try and pull it out. 325 podcasts. Named podcast because of the iPod. If they call it like a schnoomy wop, they'd be schnoogy wop casts. And that would be unacceptable. But, Kev, these compatriots of yours, you know, the Danny and the Eli and the Lee, E-I-O, they are super grateful that they have the opportunity to work with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because of your dignity, you have integrity, and I don't have backup on this, but you're a snappy dresser. I can tell you can color coordinate. I'm just thinking, Eli, there's questions about your color choices. It's personal taste. Who's going to judge? What is this? What are we in a fashion show here? Who's judging? Nobody, my friends. Let me get Roger over here. Boy, 325, that's a lot of casting for a pod or for cod or for any kind of fish. Please. That was only slightly humiliating for me, considering I'm still in lockdown from the quarantine due to COVID-19. My head is an irreparable nest of tonsorial madness. Just remember that what you got here, Kev, is important. And I'm going to emphasize it again because people you work with, your friends, they took the time and they paid for this too. You know, I'm paid handsomely for my services. You know, handsomely. I mean, one could retire on doing this for 30 or 40,000 days in a row, 6 or 7 a day. Anyways, Kev, congratulations on having good friends. And Roger, want to say anything else? No? Come on, just say one more thing. Boy, see you later, Kevin. 325. See you at 750.
That's
How about
crazy.
that?
It's crazy, huh?
Roger Rabbit
It's freaking Charles Fleischer.
Yes. Yes,
said
sir.
your name.
He did.
Look at that.
That's for you.
And Roger.
Roger
Yeah,
Rabbit
that's crazy.
was on the Magic Our Way podcast. How about that?
That's freaking. I'm speechless.
Your speech, come on. How you feel after hearing
It's
something like
Charles
that?
Fleischer. I feel like I should be having some beers and making some deals with him. I feel like, this guy's, we could be talking about Disney stuff right here.
Man.
He even did the whole, well, I can't even do the cheek. Yeah, that's like a please thing. That was badass. What the hell?
Awesome. That's it.
Did he do a good job?
He did do a good job.
Did he convey our emotions?
I was
feel a
wondering
little
why he
justice?
asked me if I was a Roger Rabbit fan.
I
And
did ask
he
if
just
you were-
left it on the table. And I was
I
like,
did.
oh, okay.
Just whip that out there, and I was just kind of let you marinate on that for a minute because I wanted to get your
I love Roger
Disney
Rabbit.
guy and
I'm
Roger.
very familiar with Charles and Fly. I even saw the prop culture with when he was on there when they were talking about Roger Rabbit.
I
That was
watched it
excellent.
right after I saw this.
Yes.
It's like, man, I got to check that out and watch him on there performing. was just so good. And I happen to have this little piece of audio, and there's a video attached to this as well.
Oh, really?
There's a video attached to it. So
I'll have to check that out.
You can
We'll have to post it, yeah.
So look, Kevin, that's what we wanted to say to you.
Yeah, man. Look, man, that's from the heart right there.
Dude,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
made me
Right
feel
there.
that
You
was
feel good.
Dude, that was insane. Because like I love Roger Rabbit, you know.
Well, we're
I
insane.
know Charles Fleischer. He was the guy in Space Mountain, you know. Lucky Larry. He was doing that whole car thing. So I'm very familiar with Charles Fleischer.
Well, if you
and all
listen,
that, yeah.
he went Benny the Cab for a minute.
He did. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. He did go Benny the Cab. Now I think about it.
That's it.
Because I was thinking, where'd that accent come from? That's nuts, man. What the hell? It's
Pretty
amazing.
cool.
He called the Magic Our Way podcast voicemail and left that. That's so nice of him.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's
dude.
amazing. He's got us on speed dial. That's
Dude,
great.
I mean, you know.
We got connections. You don't know this, but we have connections. We're waiting. I mean, 325, we're like, all right, let's start exercising our connection.
We're
Pretty
artistic
cool, yes.
buffs. We were like, let's flex a little bit. you
Flex,
know?
yeah.
We're not just pretty faces, Kevin.
like the Rock Flex.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was badass, man.
Yeah, no,
that was
cool.
freaking Charles Fleischer.
And that's how we bring it. When it come down to it.
I felt it brought.
I mean, do you feel the?
I feel that,
Do you
yeah.
feel the inspiration that we brought to you that you bring to us?
My face, neck, and chest, and cheeks. All
wow.
four.
Oh, all four.
Is this better
All
than
four.
Milkman, huh?
Milkman ain't got nothing on no Charles Fleischer.
I hear you. I
You
hear
know?
you.
Only he can vibrate his cheeks like that and say, please.
So are we satisfied? Can we close the show out now?
Yeah, we can close the show. I'm good.
I mean,
You
how
good?
do you top that?
You can't top
I
it.
can't. Definitely not with this movie we're going to talk about.
No, the movie sucked. So let's just go ahead. Well, why don't you close out the show real quick?
All right,
And when
yeah,
you get the
we're- But
we might have one other person that we know.
come on.
One
stop.
other
We might have
person.
one other person that we know
Get the hell out of
that
here.
wanted to say something to Kevin.
I mean, I didn't know if we had a person to participate in such speciality.
Oh, this is speciality.
I'm intrigued
Yeah.
now.
Speciality. Did I just make a
But
word?
I mean, I like
think I made
that.
a word.
So we went from Lee's mom last week to Charles Fleischer, and
Charles
now
Fleischer.
I'm even more intrigued. As who are you going to follow Charles Fleischer?
I mean, how do you beat Charles
I mean,
Fleischer?
he's a
It's
Disney
hard to beat
legend,
Charles Fleischer.
You know,
It is.
I know his name. I grew up, 90s high school. I knew the name. He did Roger. He did Benny the Cat. He did the dude in the Space Mountain queue.
Yes.
How do you top that?
I don't know that you top it,
But do we try?
but you try.
You gotta
You always
try.
move forward. So
Don't tell me- don't- there you go.
one more guy.
Oh my lord!
One more
play.
guy.
One more guy.
Did this guy reach out?
He reached
He
out.
reached out. Because we threw the feelers out there. We didn't
We did.
know
Yes.
if this guy would reach
We
out.
didn't know so many people love Kevin.
There's a lot of love
I didn't
for
know
Kevin.
so many people love me.
Much love for you, Kevin.
well, I appreciate
All right,
it.
There you go.
This is
All the
fun.
ammo, Kevin.
Kevin, I want you to feel the love tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
All it.
Hello there, Kevin. This is Mr. Gibbs here, first mate of the Black Pearl.
What?
Now, Danny, Ellie, and Lee would
Ellie.
love me to thank you
That's my
on
pirate
behalf of them for all the hard work that you've been putting in hosting and producing the Magic Our Way podcast. They also tell me you're a professional musician, a father of 3 girls, and a great guy. So, on behalf of me, Jack, and the crew, I'd like to congratulate you on your 325th episode of the podcast. And remember, keep to the code.
What
Wait,
about that?
Oh, the code's more like guidelines anyway. So,
Yeah.
but wait, that was Gibbs.
That was
That
Mr.
was
Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs.
And okay, so this is a bad time, but yeah, Eli's transitioning. He's becoming Ellie.
Yeah, that's my pirate name.
You know,
right.
I-
on my mama's side.
I applaud you because I've been wondering, and I'm glad you're going to bring that awesome piece of chocolate out.
I mean, all the
Brave,
time.
yes,
You
yes.
know, like,
Solidarity.
bam. I mean, this for you. You know what I'm saying?
Pirated people.
I wouldn't just put it out for anybody.
No.
But for you,
No,
Kevin.
I appreciate it,
It's
yeah.
all out there.
Yeah.
I'm about to put on the table. We move some of this stuff out the way right now.
Oh,
Because, I mean,
yeah, we need room for that.
Yeah,
we might
that's
need that
it.
other table and the couch and stuff.
You know what I
that
mean?
was Gibbs.
Yeah, that's Mr. Gibbs.
That's him.
Now, but Kevin, if you're going to speak to Mr. Gibbs, you might as well speak to Mr. Pig.
What? You should talk to Mr.
Hakuna
Pig.
Matata. Congratulations, Kevin, on recording your 325th Magic Our Way from Danny, Eli, and Lee. And here's some magic for you. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. And remember, keep you behind in your past.
Pumbaa.
That's
Right, Ernie Sabella, Pumbaa
That's
from
crazy.
The Lion King. Stop by
Oh, I
Reach
love
out
that.
to you.
to reach out to you to wish you a happy 325th episode.
See-
How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel awesome. I was just watching a documentary on warthogs chasing off animals and stuff. So I was like,
They do
this
that.
is pretty awesome. Yeah, they do that.
Yes.
And every time I see a warthog, I think of Pumbaa.
Can you feel the love tonight?
He chasing your love today.
Dude, I feel it all over me.
That's it.
All
That's
over
more
you.
than face, neck, and chest, and 4 cheeks. It's like feet too.
So
You thought us
feel that?
pushing your truck uphill
was love.
was love. This ain't love. That's love.
Yeah.
Right there.
right there.
Oh, I appreciate that. But the pushing the truck that's pretty damn
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I mean, you know,
I don't want to take it away from that. 'cause
That's okay. I mean,
that's pretty awesome.
I need to work out some more because there's probably some big woman somewhere that's going to need my loving at some point. And I need to.
Yeah, you
get
don't
this
want her
straight. So
lifting your
thank
truck
you.
out of my ditch.
Yeah.
If Eli's loving, it's probably a big woman.
There's probably some big girls need love too.
Charles Fleischer, Gibbs, and Pumbaa. That's crazy.
You were like, ain't no way we beat Charles
Pumbaa's
Fleischer.
awesome. I love Pumbaa.
I hope that met your expectations.
I mean, I think they exceeded it.
Right? Did they raise it?
I didn't even expect it. So it's just like, this can't. What?
What? I mean, like, we are artistic buffs, right? I mean, we are artists and we bring our creativity together every
Always.
time.
That was badass.
We
That was
do what we
badass.
can, man. And look, Lee, do you got anything to add?
No, I thought he was just maybe aching for some bacon, so I'm glad to be able to.
Oh, I love
that.
bacon. I love bacon.
And I'm
Bacon's
sorry I
good
asked Lee.
We've been talking about hamburgers and stuff. For the
I am
past
aching for
bit.
bacon.
All right, so you can't top Pumbaa.
I
No,
mean,
you
so
can't. No,
that's
Pumbaa-
tough.
Pumbaa's
Wow.
awesome. I love Pumbaa. I
That's
love
very
me some
tough.
Pumbaa.
Yeah,
That's very tough.
You know.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh.
Why don't we move to
After a while, ladies and gentlemen,
Kevin,
after a while,
thank you for everything you've done.
Okay.
Why don't we wrap up the show real quick?
All right.
Because I know you guys.
That's all you need right
Val
there.
coming by real quick and
Yeah.
picking you up.
That's it.
That's
I mean,
it.
like,
Yeah.
how do you top what just happened there?
We sure as hell can't
Yeah,
top it
you
whatever
sure?
we were going to talk about.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, I
Artemis
got
Fowl.
hairs on the back of my head standing up. I was
Really?
like, what?
Good.
Yeah, I do. I do.
you feeling it,
I
dog?
got a little. No, seriously,
growing
I got a little
new
tingle.
hair.
Look
You
at
heard
this
that?
guy. You can hear it.
I got a
You
little
can hear it.
tingle, man. That was pretty awesome.
You feeling the Disney power.
Got
I
a
do.
tingle in your dingles.
I feel it down in my plums.
There it is in your plum.
Yes.
They can't take away your dignity because the greatest love of all inside of you.
Kevin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you feeling Appreciator and Kevin Appreciation Day?
There
I
you
do,
go.
man.
All right.
I didn't realize it was Kevin Appreciated, but I feel
It was
fully
Kevin Appreciation Day.
appreciated. My cup
Yes.
runneth over, as they say.
That's right. Well,
Good.
we, you know,
Yes.
we want
My
you to
cup is
feel
full.
appreciated, but if we told you it was Kevin Appreciation Day, would you have really appreciated it? See, not because we just...
I would have never known that. I didn't know it was
Exactly.
a Kevin Appreciated.
And you appreciate
Yeah.
it.
My truck didn't appreciate me.
No, the starter didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
your
sorry,
truck
listen.
did appreciate because your truck said no. He needs to stay here. He needs to hear all this.
he needs to know.
Yes.
He needs to know the
He needs
love.
to get a full earful of
because
that.
you can't appreciate how much you're loved until you're kicked and you just feel terrible.
Very terrible.
And then when your friends help uplift you with the help of Mr. Gibbs and Pumbaa and
You
Charles
lift
Fleischer
me up
on Angel's Wings.
on
Kevin.
angel's wings.
That's
Yes,
how
right.
winning is done.
That's right.
All right, so you can't top that.
No, you
so-
can't top
Can't
that.
top
So
that.
wrap it up.
I mean, that's
Wrap
3
it
for
up.
3
All right.
right there. I mean, there you go.
Really wrap it up.
But
He catches me right when I'm about to press the button. Look at that.
See more butts?
The only way you could top that is if, like, you know, because Lion King was part of that iconic, you know, Disney
Oh, it's
golden
when we
age
were
of
in high
animation.
school.
Yeah,
I was growing
absolutely.
up. The resurgence.
Well, right. There was Lion King, and there
Lion
was
King was
Little
awesome.
Mermaid, and there was
Coming to oh no, that's different.
no, that wasn't Coming to
it's not
America.
Coming to America. Yeah,
Lion
yeah.
King, Little Mermaid,
Aladdin.
Aladdin,
Aladdin, yeah.
Who don't love some of that?
Did we know somebody from Aladdin?
I know Eli knows somebody from
I mean,
Aladdin.
you know,
You did know somebody from Aladdin. You called in a favor, didn't you?
I did.
Kevin,
I did.
Eli called in somebody from Aladdin.
What?
Yeah, I had to use some connections.
Use
Oh,
some
did you?
connections, rub some elbows.
Give a few comic books out with my signature.
And we're able to get this guy. So if you give me 1 second here. Here we go.
Hi, this is Gilbert Godfrey. This is for Kevin, and it's being sent by Danny, Eli, and Lee. This is your 325th episode of the Magic Our Way podcast. Congratulations. And a special thanks to Kevin for all he does behind the scenes on the show. Kevin is from New Orleans, and I heard you're a Disney fan. And you love Iago. So, Kevin, you're my favorite. Okay? Congratulations on the show, on the podcast, on the 325th episode of Magic Our Way podcast, and everything you do behind the scenes. And look at me. I'm so ticked off, I'm molting.
That's awesome.
How about that?
Actually, I listen to his podcast too, because thanks to Harry Bernstein, he turned me on to his podcast, so I listened to that thing.
Gilbert Gottfried said you're his favorite.
That's it. I had to talk to Eddie Murphy and say, hey, we do a lot of stuff with Beverly Hills Cop coming to America. Can you reach out to Gilbert? Help
Big
me out.
fan of Beverly Hills Cop here, Eli Ivory.
That's it.
Well,
That's it.
I think we need to rethink this whole underneath management thing. Maybe we should maybe push for Datika Rim to be taken back over again. With that being said, I might have a new outlook on this now.
We're going to put Tiana in there?
Dude, that was awesome. Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried.
That was happening.
Harry, how about that, Harry? I got Gilbert Gottfried saying my name. How about that?
And you know what? Eli and I said, you know what? That's not enough. That is not enough. That's never enough for Kevin.
Never
because
enough.
Kevin does so much.
Too much power.
I'm going to have somebody, and she's going to be coming in a second. I've got somebody to bring something for you.
For me?
For you.
Oh.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
she's going to be coming in a second. She's going to deliver something for you. And, oh, my God, we're just staring at a door now.
I'm just kind of like, okay.
Oh, the door opens. There's glasses. There's people. There's a Julia.
Oh, God, Julia.
Oh, my God. Kevin's soulmate, Julia, has shown up. And look at what Anna's got here. Anna's got, she's got a couple glasses. She's got some ice.
What?
And Lily is holding a
She got a
backpack.
backpack.
Thank you, Lily. Yes, you can. You can say something. You want to say something? Go ahead, then.
So, Kevin,
Yes, ma'am.
I understand that this is your 325th episode, and I think I've been along this journey for
You
a
have.
part of it.
We've been in your house for most of it.
Exactly. So Lily and I decided to bring along a backpack, and our backpack includes things that you would find on a Disney when you're on a Disney trip, right?
Because I would have a backpack on my journey for sure.
So,
That's true, you
we're
do.
going to
I
open
do.
this backpack.
Okay.
Snacks,
Yes, gotta have snacks.
Nice.
That's perfect.
souvenirs,
Oh, look at
look at
that. I like
that.
that. It's got a little house right there.
Ooh, I like the chips.
Clorox to go.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
for
what-
Splash Mountain for sure.
Hand sanitizer. That's right for the new
Splash
Disney.
Mountain. That's
Welcome to
exactly.
the new world.
You know,
Mask.
Nice face. I
Yes.
have that
Face
face mask for work. That's a very comfortable
wait,
one.
that's fine.
Yes.
Okay. Sunglasses.
Perfect. Now I got aviators like that.
Those look familiar.
Get out of there.
Whipped cream.
Oh, Eli, that's.
We have a little
That's for you, buddy.
sunscreen,
Little
Oh, yes.
sunscreen.
I do burn even though I'm brown. Yes.
more wipes.
Perfect. Those are
And
awesome.
then for you gentlemen,
Oh!
Chocolate whiskey and Maker's Mark 46.
I think that's everybody.
From my
appreciates
brothers.
this
Wait,
thing.
I gotta-
Oh my
I gotta
goodness.
From my better half.
I gotta
Oh, my
text Val and tell her I'm not going home anytime soon.
Oh my.
You got a designated driver,
gotta tell
Kevin.
the
You
guy.
good to go.
I totally don't, but I sleep in
and you
here.
have ice. And if you
Oh,
want
my
cream
God.
For your chocolate,
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my
right.
God, the whiskey with the whipped cream.
Whiskey with the whipped cream. The chocolate
This
whiskey.
is a whole new level now.
Actually, Kevin, this is not a celebration. This is your intervention. You are
yes.
addicted to chocolate whiskey, and
I am.
you walk around
I am.
smelling like yoo-hoo all day, and
Yeah.
we want to stop you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this from you.
It's a big summer blowout, though. I mean,
Big
I don't
summer
know.
blowout.
Yes, you.
Yoo-hoo.
Can y'all just adopt me because like I just want to live here? I just yes.
Oh,
Julia.
please live here. Look, as long as you take the dog with you, you can take a little piece of us with you.
That's right.
This is
incredible.
amazing.
That
Isn't that
backpack's
amazing?
awesome.
That
It
is
is
very
amazing.
amazing.
I think my daughter Lillian has something to say. Do
Oh,
you
yeah?
say, Lil?
That'd be
Congratulations for making it all the way to your 325th podcast.
Oh,
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you've been here along the way as well.
Yeah.
Even on a couple of guest starring on a couple of our shows too.
The sunshine of my life right here. Look
Absolutely,
at
yes.
this girl right
am I still funny? You last time we talked, you didn't think I was too funny.
No,
have
Lily,
I improved for
has
you?
Eli gotten funnier?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that is just me. Eli, do you have a joke? Oh, you know who has great jokes is Lee. Lee, can you tell Lily a joke?
Tell Lily a joke.
Put
Yeah,
my
let me think of
headphones
one
on.
that's
Hold on.
appropriate. real
It better
quick.
be a clean joke, Lee. Don't make me come over there.
I might go put my tail between my legs. Is
Dude, you could shoot this with whipped cream on top. It'd be
I
freaking
am
awesome.
on this.
Put whipped cream in my mouth.
Oh, you got heavy cream. What?
Oh my
My
god!
wife thinks it's everything.
This is great.
I bet you heavy. Oh.
And you're like the sixth man, right? Because you go ahead and like we record and you keep it up with everything. You keep things at bay. And you make sure everybody's happy. So
She tolerates us in her house.
Yeah, she tolerates us coming through your house,
stealing her husband for a couple hours.
Yeah, well, she probably thank us for that. Yeah, she probably like, hey.
Yeah, maybe longer than a couple hours. Yeah,
but you know he's safe. So thank you too.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank y'all for allowing us to have the studio here. I remember the days when we used to do it at your grandma's, and we kind of got ousted out of that. And we have the table that we first started podcasting on.
Oh my god,
that is absolutely true. This is the table that started it all, so it makes sense that we keep it going on.
Yes.
Thank you, Mama.
Yes.
All right, Lee, do you have a joke to tell Lily?
Let me try this one. Lily, you might not know this, but I used to be a personal trainer. But I had to quit, and when I did, I gave my 2-week notice. Because I'm too weak. Nope. All right, let's try another one.
Cricket.
you should see the look on his
cricket.
Is Lee funnier than Eli? Who's funnier?
I don't know how to answer that.
See, you only laugh if I say something to like I
I got another
tell
one. I got another
Gabrielle
one for you, Lily.
like Hideroki and I call it like
only laugh when my
Hematoba.
mother says curse words.
Well, you better laugh at. Oh shoot!
Unfortunately,
okay.
Mama says curse words
You're
a
not gonna
lot.
be laughing at that when you
Yay.
get older.
You must be cracking up all the time. Lily, what do you call a boomerang that won't come back?
What?
A stick.
Cricket, cricket.
Cricket, cricket.
All right, Lee, you ready for our joke, Lee?
All right, let's hear it.
Lily, did you hear about the church that caught on fire?
Holy smokes.
All right, come on.
All right. Thank you.
Come on, high five.
Thank you, guys.
Give him a high five.
Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry. Can you apologize to Lee for being so rude? Why don't you apologize
Damn.
to your favorite podcast?
Sorry.
Hey man, well you bringing it today. Now,
This
I
was
did not-
amazing.
Yeah, a little bit.
You bringing it today.
A little
Now,
bit.
now, I mean, this here, I'm like, holy crap.
This
like,
recovered my day for sure.
yes,
you
I
know?
feel like
I'm glad you feel happy.
I
Kevin.
do. I mean, I was feeling pretty good coming down anyway, and then that little bump in the road. But then y'all came and helped, and I was feeling pretty good.
that's right. That's what
You know?
artistic
and
buffs
then
do.
y'all just took it like to the next level, and I'm just speechless.
Boom, we bench pressing it
But
today.
I know to say thank you because if it wasn't for you guys either joining me on this journey, I mean, none of this would have happened.
Well,
you
without us, believe you're our Dorothy. You know,
no, he's right. No, he's
we're just
right.
a scarecrow, a tin man, and a cowardly
The
lion.
lion.
I look
Yeah.
just as good in that damn blue dress and those ruby slippers.
You do. You don't even need Toto.
Can I
to
tell you
know.
something? Somewhere over the rainbow, Kevin.
That's right. You click your
We'll
heels,
find-
and we showed up.
My
Yes.
man bow.
And look,
But I got bad news for you, Kev.
Oh,
bad news.
We're all on Disney celebrities.
Out of this.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I'm
I thought
sorry.
you said we were gonna have to talk about Artemis Fowl. I was like,
No.
let's do that. Yeah,
Nah,
can
we
leave that
know.
alone?
Yeah, with the, man, this drink is great. I'm getting
like that drink?
This is good. Lee,
Good.
thank you,
You
man.
need some more?
All you guys, thank you.
No,
dude.
thank you,
That's, freaking appreciate it.
A toast to Kevin.
To Kevin. Thank you.
Thank you.
325th. Good job, guys. Everybody.
Clinky.
Good job.
Toast you
Lee, I
too,
click
Lee.
you through the mic. I tapped the
I
mic.
drink a soda.
Yep.
We toast you, sir.
Love you guys. Thank y'all so much.
I would say it's very inspiring to be able to get out of the drawing studio, and I'm sure this is the same for all three of you gentlemen, and to have that moment where, and sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it's rough.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was just thinking about that. I was in the bathroom. I was like, it's just like a band. We have our Squabbles, of course. But, we always manage to pull through it, and we always manage to put together a good show.
That's it.
Each and every week for the listeners.
Because there's love there.
It is.
Yeah, there's love there. And the reason why we have Squabbles is because we care about this product so much.
Absolutely.
And I don't mean to say like a business product, but just the thing that we're putting out there as artists as our product. Not like this is something y'all going to chew on and buy.
Right.
No, this is a representation of us.
I'm impressed at the fact that we all, no matter what our differences are with our personal lives, our creative lives, our work lives, that we are able to create a product for people to listen to and to have the synergy to get together.
Absolutely. And that people actually listen to.
And people listen. And it's grown.
Yes.
And we've heard it from different people from different times. Like people are like, oh man, like I love Danny's insight, and I love Lee's beard, and I love like how Eli goes ahead and says something crazy, and then but they always come back.
I love
to
how you
Kevin.
marginalized Lee to just his beard.
And Danny's so smart, and Kevin's so articulate.
He's got a beard.
He's got a good beard.
Travel agents matter.
Travel agents matter. No, come on.
Even when they don't matter right now when you can't book.
But come on, with Lee, we gave Lee a travel agent challenge. We know about Lee's skills, and we know how we've got Lee on the YouTube and stuff. But
we did a commercial for Lee that was
Lee.
not recognized for its awesomeness.
Lee get all the love.
Eli's way too humble because here's the thing about Eli, and I love this man, brother from another mother of a different color. I've said it many a time.
Y'all different colors? What
are we?
I don't know. I can't tell.
I got that Italian thing going, so the Moors.
Me too.
Right.
I know what it's like. Hey.
Well, on Artemis Fowl, they had some like African American Italians.
They
in that wedding ceremony.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
But here's the great thing about Eli Ivory is that when you run out of Disney celebrities, Eli Ivory doesn't stop.
He doesn't stop.
He never stops, man. This dude is tireless in his work ethic, and that's why I love him. He went out there and he found a non-Disney celebrity that is still somehow relevant to this podcast.
Interesting.
Oh, you got
yes,
yes,
because on this podcast we reference a lot of movies that have nothing to do with Disney, don't we? We do it often.
Oh, well, Coming to America, Big Trouble in Little China, Die Hard.
Yes.
You name it.
Yes. And none of those three movies are what I'm talking about.
None of them.
Tropic Thunder?
None of them.
No, not even that one.
Oh, no.
But there's a special movie.
Tropic Thunder.
There's a movie.
There's a movie.
Out there.
Yes.
Oh, don't, no.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a movie out there.
Wait, hold on, kid. There's more?
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
There's one guy. He's not a Disney celebrity.
He's not.
It's just like 2020.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
There's always more.
The ShamWow.
That's it.
Yes.
Don't order now, Kevin.
Yes.
Wait.
I don't need to pay 4 payments of $19.95.
There's somebody else who admires what you do who is not a Disney celebrity, but somebody who appreciates the references that we make on this show. Yes. And I don't think it'll take you long to figure out who this is. So can we hear from you, Mr. Celebrity?
Hello, Kevin. Danny, Eli, and Lee want to thank you for your participation in the Magic Our Way podcast. I know you've worked hard, and I like that. And I know you're Cobra Kai. So you did some really good work, and they want to thank you for it.
Kevin's eyes are wide.
Even during your podcast, the next podcast, the mercy is for the weak, here and on the streets. Somebody confronts you even during the podcast. They are the enemy, and an enemy deserves no mercy.
Oh, okay. Sensei, I will sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Yes! Yeah! I will sweep the leg, motherfucker.
Yeah. Listeners, Kevin just climaxed.
Yeah.
That's it. It's over. Kevin climaxed.
Everybody go home now.
Yes, Sensei, I will sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Danielson.
We are Cobra Kai. There's no way.
We are Cobra Kai.
We are Cobra Kai.
That's right.
Do or die.
He just popped. You just popped Kevin. That's it.
I love the pop, Kevin.
I didn't even know he was going to say sweep the leg, but I would have swept the leg even if he didn't say it.
That's right.
I'll sweep that. You tell me what to say.
Now.
I say 2 words.
What's
you know what those 2 words are?
What are those 2 words?
Yes, Sensei.
Yes, Sensei.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
That's
right. That was
awesome.
Eli went rogue on that one.
No, that was
went
freaking
rogue.
awesome.
He's just like, Danny, I got Sensei Crease for the podcast.
That's
And I was
badass.
like,
Yeah.
what? You got to be kidding.
I will sweep that leg
I
like the
cannot
freaking
believe that.
Sandman. He didn't even have to say it, and I was about to sweep the leg.
So, Kevin, are you sassified?
I am satisfied.
And I can always tell when you are sassified.
Are you truly sassified, Kevin?
I don't know. Is there anything
Because
else?
when you're sassified, you start calling on it.
Oh, Lord.
Say, magic our way, magic our way.
I said, praise Jesus.
There it is.
Okay, so, Kevin, we might have fibbed.
Yeah?
We
A
might
little
have
bit.
fibbed.
What do
Just
you
a
might have
wee
fibbed?
We
bit.
might have one more Disney
Oh,
celebrity.
come on.
A wee bit.
Dude. We
Stop,
might
stop,
have
stop.
one more Disney
Are
celebrity.
you okay? Are you going to faint?
I think I need to try some heavy cream with this liquor. What do you got? Bring me some-
Can you furnish Kevin
I'm gonna take care
with
of
some
it.
heavy cream? Heavy cream.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, look. What's this called? Ballatin Original Chocolate Whiskey Ale.
Yes.
Oh, not whiskey ale. It's not even ale. It's just whiskey.
It's not ale.
It's freaking just delicious.
Another
Gotta go
guy
up.
that I've always been a big fan of, that I feel like he's done stuff outside of the Disney universe. He's done a lot of stuff within the Disney universe. As a big fan of his, I always felt like his thoughts would be relevant.
You
to
did not
today.
get the Rock.
His
did you?
contribution.
This is not the Rock, is it?
I did get the Rock.
No!
But that's later on.
I'm freaking. Oh, what?
Okay,
Later
I'll
on.
do the Rock next.
Come on,
I
man.
did. I
What
did.
the
I
hell?
booked the Rock.
I thought we were
You're not
talking
gonna
about
believe this.
I
booked
thought
the
we were
Rock.
talking about Artemis Fowl, and here we are, just like celebrating like the Magic Our Way podcast.
But that's not who you're about to hear from.
Okay, that's fine.
You're not gonna hear from The Rock.
No,
Not
dude.
here from the Rock.
The Rock, Maui, you name whatever. Okay,
No,
okay.
you're not going to hear from that.
All right.
None of that.
Are you ready for this?
You
though?
ready?
Are you ready?
I'm not. But lay on me because I'm like as open as a hooker in a holiday.
Oh, I'm Kevin McDonald, and yes, I'm from the Kids in the Hall, and yes, we're a pretty good group, and yes, I'm only the fifth best, and there's only 5 of us. If there were 17 of us, like that group the state.
I love this dude.
Fifth place would be
I love
okay.
him
too. With the Kids in the Hall, but more than just the Kids in the Hall, I'm also a Disney actor. I've done many Disney things.
Yes, you are.
Because they don't make me audition. If I had to audition, I wouldn't get in. Sky High's a good movie. And I've done many. Oh, I was fired from one of their TV shows in late 2000s.
Yes, you were.
Sunny with a Chance.
Yes, I remember that.
Something like that. Because get this, I wasn't over the top enough. The kids in the hall laugh their heads off when they hear that. The director kept saying during rehearsal, "Bigger, bigger." And once I was going so over the top, my gums started bleeding. Anyway, of course, Lilo and Stitch is my favorite Disney thing and the most popular thing. So with that in mind, that I'm part of Lilo and Stitch, I'm Blakely!
Yes, you are.
I would
Yes,
like
you
to
are.
say, this was from Danny, Eli, and Lee. Eli, it's Eli, right, and not Ellie?
Yes.
Danny, it's Danny, right, not Danai?
Yes.
It's your 325th show. And Kevin, your name is Kevin. I'm not talking to myself, though I do talk to myself. You, Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Lee want me to, on behalf of them, to thank you, your buddy and co-host. You're all co-hosts together. Why are the three of them closer? Why aren't you with them? Anyway, they want to thank you for recording Magic Our Way podcast with them. I guess you talk about Disney. Is that what the whole show's about? Anyway,
sir.
they want to thank you very much. I don't know why it's the three of them against you, but they like you just enough that they booked a minor celebrity like me to thank you. Have a successful 325th show. That's a lot of shows, and keep doing it. They say you have 3 girls. I hope to God they mean daughters and not wives. So say hi to them. I wonder if they like Lilo and Stitch. Or you old Kevin like me and they're in their 40s. And you're a musician. Well, keep musicianing and keep doing the show. Have a good 325th. Magic Our Way is a good title. I don't know why I'm getting louder. This was Kevin McDonald, the weakest kid in the hall. And Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch.
No.
Wow.
Not a minor celebrity in my eyes, man.
I love me
Kevin
some
McDonald.
Kevin McDonald. Love me some Kevin McDonald.
I mean, we may be the same age, but I followed Kids in the Hall. I knew he was Lilo and Stitch. I mean, yeah, Kevin McDonald's awesome. He's not a minor celebrity in my eyes.
I know.
I grew up with listening to that dude. Yeah, Kids in the Hall. You know,
Dude, Kids in the
that's
Hall
a
was my
freaking
favorite.
brilliant show. I love to see it
Manservant
come back.
Hecubus.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, I love Manservant Hecubus.
No, Kevin McDonald's awesome. No.
Yes.
This is crazy, guys. What the hell?
Dude,
Crazy's what we do.
crazy
Y'all
is what.
freaking surprised
Thank
me.
you, Eli.
I didn't even expect this. I thought we were about to talk about Artemis Fowl.
We're not talking.
But we're
about
not talking about Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl.
Thanks to Harry, I'm going to read the books because
Sweep
I
his
know
mouth.
that's better.
That's right.
You know,
That's
we're
it.
not talking about that, but this is a lot better celebration than we're about
You
to talk
like
about.
this though? Like this is like
No, I'm speechless. I am speechless now.
Now you want to hear from The Rock? We booked The Rock. You want to hear from The Rock?
Yeah,
You want to hear from The Rock?
I love me some Rock, man.
All right, here you go,
I follow
here you go.
his Instagram. I love me some Rock.
Here you go. You ready?
Yes.
Where are you?
Motherfucker.
Where is our leader? Where are you?
I'm right here.
Where's our leader at this time? This time when our country is down on its knees,
I don't think this is for us.
begging,
Speaking of that,
pleading.
You know what? This may have been meant for somebody. Wait, I'm sorry. This may have been meant for somebody. Maybe they got it mixed up. I'm
it's
sorry. Wait, I'm
possible.
sorry, Rock.
Technology, there's
That
crisscross,
happens.
Mac and
Crisscross.
PC. You know, there's virus things out there that could be cross scripting.
Well, maybe the Magic Our Way video went to whoever this video was meant for.
Okay, so
we got this video.
Maybe what
we should forward this to the right person.
Yeah, ping that person's computer.
We'll ping
and
him.
Yeah, let
Yes.
him know what's going on because
Right.
that's how viruses happen.
It is.
sometimes, you know.
Ping him gently, though.
I'm so sorry. Ping him gently with his song.
Yes, please.
We need to do that because this is not the video that
No,
we
I don't
ordered.
think we- yeah.
I mean,
You
what?
should be saying 325th and Magic Our Way, and we love you. And I don't-
where are
But he's got a lot happening.
Where's our fears
He's
leader?
got
lots going on.
He's filming Jungle
The
Cruise.
Well,
right?
I hope I can get a refund because this is not what I paid
I
for.
mean, you know what? Well, we'll have to reach out to somebody and talk to him
I
about
know,
it.
that's crazy.
You know? But he
dude.
still was like, "Where are you?" And you could just be like, "Hey, I'm right here."
Rock, I'm right here, bro.
right here, bro.
Dwayne Johnson, right here.
I'm totally bummed, man. I paid for a good message. You know, but you know what?
What?
You know, we talked about it, and yes, we're out now. Like, I'm clearly
We're
the
out?
Rock. That's not up for us.
We're out.
We're out.
We're fully
But
out.
Kirk Landry wanted to say hello.
Oh, did he?
He did, but he couldn't say hello for himself.
He
'cause
ordered a
it-
Mexican burger.
He's busy right now. I
well,
mean,
yeah,
there's a lot of things going on
I
over
love
there.
you,
and-
Kirk.
But you know he love you.
I love
You know,
Kirk.
And
Kirk
Kirk would
Kirk is
really
awesome.
love to have been here for this one.
I love Kirk.
And
Kirk's awesome.
God bless you, Kirk.
No,
Whenever
no
you can
doubt.
get back in, we'll
Right.
have you on. But Kirk did send something
I'm sorry,
in.
Officer Buford T. Mohican.
Our
Yes.
administrator.
I love me some Buford T. Mohican.
I do too,
He
man.
did.
He's an
Another-
awesome guy. He sent something in.
Hey, Kevin. John Ratzenberger here.
What?
Just want to congratulate you. Basically, Kirk told me to congratulate you on all the great work you're doing, along with Danny, Eli, and Lee, on your 325th episode of the Magic Our Way podcast. Huh? You guys don't fool around, do you?
No, sir.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, and thanks for all the help with the social media, Kirk says. So there you go. So if you're getting paid, now would be a good time to ask for a raise.
Every good Pixar movie has a John Ratzenberger reference in it, or
He's
voice in
everywhere
it.
else. Why not
He's
on the
everywhere.
Magic Our Way
I love
podcast?
John Ratzenberger, mailman from Cheers.
Everybody
Oh.
knows his name.
Everybody knows his name, man.
Yes.
Dude, that's crazy. Cliff.
Thank you,
He was
Cliff.
Cliff. He was Cliff.
Thank you, Cliff, and thank you, Kirk.
Yes.
Norm was the butt. Yes, thank you,
Yeah, big
Ratzenberger.
shout out.
That's crazy.
Kirk always got our back, man.
Federal
that's right.
employees, you know, they got each other. They know connection. They got connection. That's
Right.
crazy.
All right, so me and Lee, we're tapped out at this point. Kirk is tapped out. So I hope you enjoyed this.
I did.
Did you have fun?
I didn't even expect this. I am. My mouth is on the floor.
Really? Are you? I mean, seriously.
If it could be like a Looney Tunes cartoon, I would be on. My mouth would be on the
Were
floor.
you caught off guard?
Yes.
Was your mouth on the floor like the guy from Artemis Fowl when he stuffed some
dirt in his mouth? Yes.
Mouth
and shoved it out his ass? No, I was not that weird. No, I'm talking Looney Tunes, unedited, mouth, eyes bugging, Acme, whatever you want to call it, dynamite shooting out my ass.
Wow, that's awesome,
dude.
Okay.
I am absolutely floored.
Good, dude.
I mean, I totally didn't expect this. You know, my car broke down. I was like, yeah, we're gonna record this show about Artemis Fowl. I watched the twice. I didn't even watch it. I watched it once. I didn't want to watch it the second time. But it's like, you know, this is much better than what we were about to talk about.
I fell asleep twice on this movie.
I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't know if I want to see this.
I watched it once, and then the second time I kept falling asleep. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, you know, Harry Bernstein has voiced everything I'm thinking right now, and I didn't even read the books.
Wow.
And I should say, and Richard Hercher, the Mr.
Hercher,
Mr. Mononymous. Even
he wasn't a fan because he's diehard. He's straight up.
Yeah, you know, both of them. It's like, when I boil it down, it's like, it's a simple movie. But I don't want to digress from this because all these guys.
You like all this here? Huh? This is where the juice is at.
I don't even know what to do. I'm speechless.
All you gotta do.
I keep doing what I'm doing. In fact, last night I kept working on a new website, which is going to launch before the summer's over.
See,
because it's going to happen, and you know, I did some tweaks because it's like I didn't like what was going on. We're going to make it happen. And it's going to be awesome. A new home for the Magic Hour podcast.
That's why we're doing this show, Kevin,
you know,
because of what you do.
Yes.
Like, you do this voodoo that you do so well.
Sir, you.
That's because I'm from New Orleans. We do that voodoo.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
We make it sexy and we make it dark.
See that? See what I'm saying? Like,
so you better watch out.
You were strong. You were strong before.
We got strong, motherfucker.
God, like, powerful now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We collected all the Infinity Gems.
Thor ain't got nothing on me.
Time, space, power, all that.
All that. We went and talked to Red Skull and said, you going to give us since
That's
increase
exactly
today.
right.
That's
right.
Just call me the cavalry.
That's right. We hunted. And we got it.
No, that was awesome.
So I hope you enjoyed all of those guests.
Enjoyed, dude. That's not even the perfect word for that. I mean, I'm floored. I enjoyed the piss out of it. That's crazy.
I mean, that's the best we could do.
We did.
No, that was not. That was awesome.
I hope you
don't think that was just the best joke. That was awesome.
We feel
that was the most awesome y'all could have done.
Because I feel really humbled if, you know, like, I just really just want to thank you for giving me a chance to talk to the listeners, everybody, once a week. Because in my own house, I only talk to walls and people on the phone. So, like, thank you for that shot. So I just want to make sure you know that I know that you know that I know that the guests you've heard here have made you content. Are you content? You content with the guests that we have given?
There's no doubt. If I could give myself a reach around, I would.
Oh, right.
That's how good I feel.
I can't follow that.
I am not editing that out either.
Well,
that's the damn truth.
Can I tell you something? Eli is one damn humble human being because he's like, I can't follow that, but I think he can. I think you can follow that, Eli.
Come on.
I mean, you think I can top that?
I think you can.
Do I need more liquor?
That?
Do I need some heavy cream?
Probably want a little more liquor.
Give me some heavy cream over there.
I mean, how much artistic buff can I do?
Wait, time out. Lee, you knew about all this?
Yes, he knew about all that.
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
It was a big conspiracy.
Motherfucker.
This is
a
plan,
dude.
Enigma
wrapped in the puzzle, wrapped up in the burrito, wrapped up in the podcast.
He's from Texas, man. He was on the 6th floor of the depository. He had the sniper rifle. He was ready to go.
Heavy cream.
Back into the left.
Yeah, heavy cream.
But can I tell you,
what's that?
much like the real assassination, Lee didn't pull the trigger. You know who pulled the trigger?
Who pulled the trigger?
The man right there to your left, right there, Eli Ivory. Does that tell you what?
He pulled the trigger.
He pulled the trigger in a big way on this one, Kevin.
No.
He did.
There's more? Come on.
There's more.
Stop.
Eli Ivory pulled the trigger.
If I pull the trigger, you're the scope.
When Eli hunts.
Stop it.
He only hunts big game.
Eli,
he don't go for little. No.
Did you know about this, Lee?
I was aware.
Oh, come on, man.
So Eli, dude, my man,
4 of us, dude.
My best friend.
I can't take all the credit. This is you guys helped me out with this.
No.
If it wasn't for
We're not
you guys,
here.
I wouldn't have done this.
You help us to help you.
Oh,
That's how bench pressing works.
I'm gonna play you a clip that Eli was able to procure.
Stop.
Through his ingenious, and look, I just gotta, once again, dude, solidarity.
Stop it.
What?
I gotta give it to him. He was able to make this happen.
Stop. No,
thank Eli Ivory for this.
No, it's a team effort.
Come on, Kev. Come on, one more. One more.
You
can do one more.
I will accept anything you give me, but I can't believe you guys went to this level.
We went to this level.
Are you kidding?
One more for you.
We will go to whatever level it takes to make sure this works. To make sure you're appreciated.
That's the point, Kevin.
I have no words.
You deserve no words because we have no words. We have no words to appreciate what you do. So We're going to find somebody that can give us some words.
But you had the scope.
Eli, you found somebody who can give us some words, didn't you?
I did.
You did.
I thought y'all were done.
No, we're not done.
We're never done.
Just when you think we're done, overtime, baby, overtime.
I didn't even press the button, and you're about to interrupt me saying but.
But wait, there's more.
Come on.
All right, you ready, Kevin?
Yeah.
Listen strong.
Throw it on me.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, up there, Kevin. It's me, Tigger. And I was just bouncing through the 100-acre woods, and I ran into my buddies Eli, Danny, and Lee. Yes, and they told us the good news about 325 podcasts. Oh my goodness, that's so much magic your way, which I'm not sure I could do magic, but I do love honey. Of course you can't, Pooh. You could if you watched these guys. They are truly magical and whatnot. So listen, old buddy, old pal Kev, don't forget to remember that you are truly depreciated, especially by Eli and Danny and Lee. I mean, come on. Without you, they'd be something. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right. Anyway, I want you to stay just as sweet as honey forever and keep up the good work, Kevin. That's right. That's what I meant to say. And don't forget to remember to keep on bouncing.
Kevin! Kevin! Who was that, Kevin?
Oh, thank you, Peter, for calling in.
No!
Don't you do me like that.
No, don't you do Eli like that's wrong. That's wrong.
Big game. He scoped it. I pulled the trigger.
Who was it?
Who was that?
Jim Cummings?
Yes.
Yep.
It was a really Jim Cummings?
That was the real Jim
That was Jim Cummings.
Like the Jim Cummings?
The Jim Cummings.
Like some is all over Disney?
Look at me. When I tell you, that was Jim Cummings.
That was Jim Cummings to you, your favorite voice actor.
Yes. I looked it up just to see who the guy that took over was, but I guessed Jim Cummings.
That was Jim Cummings.
What do you mean you guessed it? Last episode you said Jim Cummings.
I did say Jim Cummings. Yes.
Wait, you don't know who Jim Cummings? Now I feel
I know.
Can we tell you? Can I tell you?
I feel cheated.
No, I know exactly who Jim Cummings is.
The whole thing.
What are we talking about?
It's over. The whole thing sucks.
I mean, come on.
It sucks.
Is that blown now?
We closed it out.
No, it doesn't.
No,
I gotta walk away. Let me just take a bite and throw it on
Jim
the floor.
Cummings.
That was not Jim Cummings.
No, stop.
Really Jim Cummings?
Kevin, 1-star Jim Cummings.
Oh my God.
You suck, sir.
I gotta walk outside.
How dare you
I won it back then.
No, we're getting a refund. We're getting our money back.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding? You know how many strippers I could have got with that?
That was really Jim Cummings?
Yeah,
that was Jim Cummings, dude.
Oh, my God.
I feel like,
dude, that's crazy.
You don't know.
Why would we take
we
the time
saved
to do
him
that?
for the
crazy.
last. We saved him for
That's
the
why
last.
I can't believe it. It's like Jim Cummings.
Yeah, you mentioned him last week.
Yeah, I did mention him last week.
He was talking. He's like, what about Jim Cummings?
You talk about Jim Cummings
all the time.
I was like, you know.
He said your name. He said the Magic Hour podcast.
That's why I can't believe Jim Cummings actually said it.
He did Tig and Pooh.
He's a Disney legend.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way he's doing this.
It's a Disney podcast. It's artistic buffs.
He doesn't need the money.
Disney stuff. Everybody,
I can't believe that's Jim Cummings.
This is the world of capitalism.
That is crazy.
Look, this is about artistic
Oh, my
buffs. This
God.
dude is powerful. Lee's powerful. I'm powerful.
I am
you
floored.
powerful. That's what we do. We lifted up the weight.
I'm sorry. That's
right.
That trunks
threw you
all
off?
of them.
That's right.
Dude, that threw me off because I was like, Jim Cummings, he's not going to spend time to do this.
He spent time to do this,
He
and
did.
apparently it's not appreciated. So that's it.
Come on, man.
Wow, our closer didn't
Where
close.
was the story and the glory
Look,
on that? That was big game. I hunted that. I waited in the perch. You know what I'm saying? There was some chicks like, can you take me to this? I said, hey, girl, hold up. Wait, dude. I got to get Jim Cummings on here.
Wait, let me give you a reach around. No, dude, I can't believe.
Thank you so much. I'm so relieved now.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Thank you.
I can't. I'm speechless. I can't believe that's Jim Cummings just saying like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, Tigger. Yes, I did Google it. It was like, this can't be Jim Cummings. There's got to be some guy that's doing the other voice. No, but you guys tell me it's Jim Cummings, and I'm just floored. I mean, that's
That is, we have video evidence to back it up, and you can tweet it out to the
world,
people.
to the Mohicans if you want.
I mean, when this is all over with, Kevin, here's what you don't get, buddy.
Yeah,
here's what you don't get.
Tell them
every single audio clip that you heard tonight,
yes, sir,
is backed up by video evidence. And Kevin just spilled chocolate whiskey down his. I'm
just spill
so
it on your
glad.
face, neck, and chest. Is that what just happened?
I have a drinking problem.
Can I tell you, Kevin's got chocolate whiskey down his.
Take
At this
all
point
the
in time,
chocolate.
I'm so glad that his wife is coming to pick him up, and he's not driving home.
Don't you understand the story of that glory?
Wait,
the story, the glory,
right?
all that.
You scope Jim, I got Jim.
Who wants to look it off?
Chocolate's all over his chest.
Who wants to look it off?
Appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself today.
Anyone want to look it off?
No, that's it. I think we've done enough for you, don't you think?
I mean, that's a lot, right?
Houston, we got a problem. Can you parachute and lick this off of me?
I mean, like,
the beer does sop up a lot of that extra.
I'm floored by Jim Cummings, man. I don't even know where to go.
I mean, how is your head right now?
My head, I'm floating. I don't even know where I'm at. Dude, I can't even, I have not the words to describe what I'm feeling, but all I can say is I'm thankful for you guys for joining me in this journey. Because if not, I mean, yeah, sure, yeah. Y'all emphasize me, but, I see this as a 4-man podcast. And if not for you 4 guys, I would not have had as much of an inspiration to keep going with this. Like, I was listening to the Dumbo show last week. Guys, look, 325 Dumbo. Yeah. And we're talking about, what was that, gouache?
Gouache. That's Eli, man. That's all Eli.
Gouache from Eli here. And, of course, Lee about all the travel stuff is just insane. Just learning all the different things that you guys got to deal with. I only know the tip, because you never go full travel agent. And then just, Danny just discovering how much of a big fan he is, especially with the history stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's like even going through like the New Orleans shows that we did while we're in quarantine. Yeah, we're in quarantine, but holy that was a lot of fun, man. With Keith bringing us the information, and we had our stuff to spin with. It was so much fun to do, and I look forward to what else we can do in the future. I got my friends. I can't talk to them, Disney, about them on the level I can talk with you guys, even with Eddie.
Well, I've talked to your friends, yeah.
And
Eddie Markman is here.
He's in the studio on the couch, but he's not on mic at the moment. But he participates. Guest serviced. I can't do that what he does, but guest service. Yes.
Yeah. And Eddie just said, "Love you, Kevin."
Yes, absolutely. No, yeah. I appreciate what you guys.
Can you turn
do.
on the last microphone for Kevin?
I can turn on
Eddie. Eddie, why don't you sit down?
Yeah. How you live?
I'm sure you guys know Eddie. Eddie was on Monorail Incident, didn't we?
Okay. Yes. And
that mic's on.
He's jumped on for bulk shows and shared his feelings about Frozen 2, which I'm sure he's very infamous for.
There's a lot of people involved with this show, and I couldn't have done it by myself, and I definitely appreciate it.
You didn't, but you're the Kermit the Frog, dude. You're the one that brings this band of misfits together. Hi-ho. Look, real quick before we close out, because we're done out of voices now.
It's a lot.
You can't top Jim Cummings.
We tried.
No, Jim Cummings. That was ridiculous.
That was awesome, right?
I can't believe that's ridiculous.
Kevin, Eli, Eddie, Salou.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Yeah, thank you.
Kevin.
Thank you guys. I appreciate every freaking minute. This was freaking nuts. I can't.
Toast to you, Lee, to the mic.
Yes, toast to you, Lee.
Yeah, toast to you. And as from what I heard is that they tried to get some people to conjure up the ghost of
Walt Disney
in order to congratulate you as well.
Yeah, we did the best that we can, but
what we could.
Well, we could have got Abigail Disney, but she would just sit here.
She's kind of feisty.
She's kind of negative these days.
Yeah, she's a little feisty.
Oh my god. No, but that was a much better conversation than I could have imagined what we're originally going to talk about. So this is good.
Good.
This is good. And there's a lot better. There's a lot more shows down the road that we're going to be talking about. So you guys better stay subscribed, stay tuned, because there's a whole lot of Disney that you haven't even talked about that we're going to talk about, and it's going to be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And we appreciate every one of you guys for listening to us, because come on, slap the butt across my face, neck, and chest.
But there might be one more.
No,
Just one.
Eddie, do you know about this?
No.
Yes.
You don't. You know about Lee? Do you know about this?
Yes. They all know about this. You know, you're the only one that don't know about this.
Wait, where did Lee go?
I was going to say, is Lee on the call?
Lee,
He went to cry. He went to cry. It was so
He went to go eat dinner.
Don't say anything yet because he doesn't know which one's left.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Numbers
and I can't believe there's more after Jim Cummings. What the hell can you do with Jim Cummings? I mean, come on.
You know, like...
I mean, it's Jim Cummings, dude.
But you asked us the first time with Charles, how could you top Charles? And we topped that.
You didn't think we could top Charles.
How could you top him?
Somehow. So how do you top Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2?
Yeah. Bob Iger. Congrats, man.
Oh, thanks, dude.
How you doing?
He's out of power. He's irrelevant.
He's like energy during the blackout. He out of power.
Totally irrelevant.
Bob Iger wouldn't do it. They know that. No doubt.
Oh,
my buddy Eli was able to figure out something.
Dan, you did the
I
scope.
can't believe that y'all
You did the scope. See, look, let me
There's one guy.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Can I tell you though? I'm sorry. This dude.
Y'all throw.
This dude calls me humble. This is a very, very humble person. But let me tell you now, you don't piss him off. Yes, you don't piss him off. But this is a very humble guy. But here's the thing. He uses his power for good. Come on now.
With
He
great
uses
power comes
great responsibility. That's right. He uses his power for good.
Val's here, by the way. Sorry.
Do you want your wife in the room?
No, it doesn't matter.
No, we can have your wife.
She should have.
She might want to be in the room for this.
Dude, look. As far as I'm concerned, I am freaking speechless. I have no idea where to go.
Speaking of speechless, we are so fortunate because I never thought this would happen, but we have your lovely wife Val.
My wife Val's
in
on the
studio.
show. Yes.
Hey,
she knows I leave once a week to do this freaking podcast, and here she is sitting. And she has to come pick my butt up because my freaking truck, which I freaking paid for the other month, decided just to freaking die. So it's like, what the hell?
Yeah,
you know?
but that
so
battery,
there's my wife.
That battery was old.
Yeah, that battery was old. I mean, what can I say? You want
Val,
to say
can you
hi?
say hi?
Say hey.
Hi, everybody.
That's my wife. She endures everything. My schedule, my musician, was musician. I am playing for months now.
Well, I need to talk to Val for a second. Val, we've had Roger Rabbit on this show, thanking your husband for everything he's done for us. We've had Mr.
Rabbit.
Gibbs from Pirates of the Caribbean thanking your husband
with the
for
pigs
everything.
and the liquor. Yes,
Pumbaa, Iago, Sensei Kreese from the Karate Kid has come on here. We had Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch come on here and thank not only Kevin but his three girls. Yes.
Kevin McDonald, dude, is freaking awesome from Kids in the Hall. Everything.
We had John Ratzenberger, Ham, and the voice of every Pixar movie.
Every Pixar movie, yes.
We've also had Winnie the Pooh and Tigger thank Kevin for everything that he's done for us.
Jim Cummings is the voice of that.
Jim Cummings, that's exactly right. Who's left, Val? There's one person that Kevin has not heard from. Who's left?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know if it's possible, but I would say Mickey.
Val is awesome.
Val the Wild, ladies and gentlemen. Val the Wild.
So, Kevin.
What?
Get ready to have your ears blown.
Oh, come on. No.
Well, oh, boy. And a hot dog. Well, Kevin, thank you so much for helping to create 325 shows for the Magic Our Way podcast.
Did you hear that? Kevin, did you hear that?
I did.
I thought I heard a lilty, melodious falsetto voice. I saw a flash of red and yellow, and then I came to. I don't know. Well, howdy. Chris Diamantopoulos here. And Danny, Lee, and Eli thought that it might not be a bad idea for me to say hello. I understand you're all Disney fans. So am I. And I understand you guys do a podcast called Magic Our Way.
Yes, you do.
How terrific.
You know that.
I'll tell you what, we all need a little magic our way, especially these days. So I love it when people are putting positivity out into the world, and when people are talking Mickey and Disney. It warms the cockles of my heart. I'll tell you, I wear like a badge of honor that I have been fortunate enough to voice Mickey Mouse for the Mickey Mouse shorts. I think it trumps every performance opportunity I've ever had. And I don't look at it as a job, I look at it as an honor. And every time I get to do one of those shorts, every time I get to step into those beautiful big yellow shoes, I am just overjoyed, and I pinch myself. I never dared to dream when I was starting out as a performer that I would be fortunate enough, that I would be blessed enough to be able to do something like that. For the big kids, the little kids, for my kids, and for the kid in here, it's just an absolute joy. So I'm overjoyed when you, Kevin, and Danny and Lee and Eli want to talk things Mickey or Disney. It just makes me feel terrific. So, wishing you well, and stay safe, stay healthy, be kind to each other, and most importantly,
have a Disney day. Bye.
That's That's crazy, man.
Krista
Come on.
Crazy's what we do.
That is nuts. What?
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
For you.
For you.
That is
For you,
crazy.
Kevin.
That's crazy, man.
This Mickey's for you.
Well, guys, look, we hope you enjoyed that episode of the Magic Our Way podcast. Look, if you want to learn more about us, magicourway.com is the way to go. There you'll find our social media links, past episodes, and more. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do so through the following ways. You can do so through magicourway.com. I'm drunk. Look, 1815 a weekend. That's 1815.
Lee gotta eat dinner.
Weekend.
Oh my God. I am drunk.
Yes, you are. Your wife. Thank God. Thank you, Val.
My truck is in the shop. I paid for that mother.
Did.
It's done. But it's in the shop. So Val, my wife's got to pick me up because that f***ing truck that I paid for is in the fucking Firestone.
Once you get it fixed, once you get it fixed, you'll have to pay another note on it.
Danny, I apologize because you had to bleep all these f***s out.
I do. But you know what, baby? I love you.
No,
Seriously.
I love you too, man.
I love you. No, seriously.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, why are you stepping all over my love? I'm trying to
because
express
if it
my
wasn't
love
for you and your freaking Disney fandom, I wouldn't have done this. Because I wouldn't have done this by myself. And you, with your freaking on Walmsley Street, with all your Disney freaking videos that I discovered, I'm like, oh my God, this dude's a freaking Disney fan. I wouldn't have never started the podcast. And I appreciate you, dude. Because if it wasn't for you and me discovering your Disney fandom, I wouldn't have had the power to do my Disney fandom. And thank you to Lou Mangello and Kevin Smith for saying, hey, look, all you need is 2 mics and a computer and you got a podcast. And I put those two together and here we are with the Magic Our Way podcast and 325, and you got all these voices. My wife's on the show. I'm like, what the hell?
I love that Val's on the show. I never thought that would happen.
Nice touch.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn more about us, wait, did I play the closing music?
You have not played the closing music.
No, you did.
Can you give a little shout out to Val?
He played the closing music.
Look, I want to give a shout out to my wife, Val.
There you go.
Yeah.
What up,
Val?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, because once a week she tolerates me leaving the house for once a week talking about Disney. And I apologize to Danny because he has to edit this. The time it takes to freaking bleep out.
Yes.
Because Lee says and he don't care.
No, he does.
And he's got to I've got to freaking bleep that, and I appreciate it.
And he's sober.
He's sober.
That's a good point.
You know, and that's great. But he has a freaking awesome beard. No, Val, he's got a beard that's like freaking longer than my and it's okay.
I ain't touching that one with Lee's other
She's
beard
looking
now.
at me, but she knows it's true.
That's a look of love right there. She's like, you know, I must love you.
No, Lee, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right, sir?
I don't know how big your is, sir. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Lee is, I'm Asian.
Come on,
Lee, I'm Asian. I'm f***ing Asian.
Are you really cutting this out? You totally should.
No, he's not cutting this because it's the
You're not editing this, are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what the truth is, what, baby? She's patting my what?
It's time to go.
She's saying, "Go home, Kevin. Go home.
Go home, Kevin.
But I'm speaking the truth. It doesn't really matter.
All that talk the truth in the ride back home. To give me that look. She's like, I'm patient and I'm on your side, but
she is.
I'm about to kill you.
I haven't even opened this beer.
I know that look. I was married once myself. I know that look.
And Val's taking the beer away.
It's like, you know what?
And Val's right to do it.
Cole. Look, listeners, I have a whole script, but I can't see the words.
Do you want us to do it for you?
I don't care. Look, MagicOurWay.com is the way to go. There you find our social media links, past episodes, and more. That took so much effort.
Oh, wow. That's a guy that had a lot of fun.
No,
look, come on.
It's
good fun, though, Val.
Time
It's
out.
been a rough day for him. It's been a rough day. Rough day.
This freaking liquor plus heavy cream is awesome. Eli, tell them what you have going on with your comics.
Yes.
Yeah, I could do that. So listen.
Yeah, you can do that because I can't say these things else.
Okay, that's cool. You know, the enemy deserves no mercy, but they should at least read a comic book. So if they want to go ahead, I'll always sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
That's right. You know.
All right, tell them how to get in touch with you.
What is the problem, Mr. Lawrence? If you want to go ahead and check out,
if you listen to this show up until this point, it's freaking awesome because Eli's about to tell you how to get in touch with them about the comics.
I'm gonna do that
right now.
I'm gonna totally do
Eli,
that.
tell them how to get in touch with about your comics.
I'm gonna do that. I think I'm in a DeLorean. I jump back like 2 minutes. That's okay.
You just
That's
jump back
good.
in time, baby.
Go back in time.
I'm sorry.
Say the same thing I did, but I can't remember it. So I'm just gonna say this line. You can just go to Comics.com. You gonna still talk.
Eddie, help me.
Eddie, you do look on the phone.
But he has a deep voice. Dude, I can't do this.
Right.
No, you can do this.
You gave it to me. You handed me the ball.
Right, Eli,
I'm gonna run it forward.
What?
You know what? Let me just. IvyComics.com. You guys, there's all this artwork you can check out.
Go.
And I appreciate the support because the group of people that bought the books for Project Geisha, Molly Be Damned, and checking out the artwork. Full issue of the Savages comic. You can read
it's
for free.
all there. You can just watch it for free.
You can just watch it for free.
If you're not checking out Savages, it's because you're being a at this point
Don't be
in time. Yeah, don't be a Read his
Oh
book.
God!
It's
If you
full
haven't
color.
listened to this point, I mean, shame on you.
Don't be a savage. You know, be a savage. You can. There's a full colors. There's no ad, anything like that. You're gonna love the work. There's always a link to this podcast, so you never miss a crazy episode because it's all good.
Yeah, because Artemis Fowl, it.
And
that's my review.
Okay,
Kevin!
Look, time out. If I didn't have to watch Artemis Fowl a second time, I would say it.
All right, well, that's the story about
And
that
I'm
story.
sorry.
Right there, baby.
Danny, I'm sorry because you have to bleep that out.
Kevin, this is your appreciation day.
Yeah, that's
your
right.
wife's got your back. She's smiling too because she's getting the madness as well. God bless you. Everybody, go home and then celebrate Kwanzaa. And there you go.
I'm going to be sitting here celebrating.
You celebrating on
I'm
the
celebrating.
inside. Just
I'm
on
celebrating
the
the
outside.
inside.
I'm letting it down. There you go.
Motherfucker,
There you go.
Kwanzaa's not for another 6 months.
That's why I want to distract you so
That's
I can
right.
go ahead and say you can go to Facebook.com to find me on Eli H. Ivory. You can also
That's
find
right.
the Project
Dude,
Geisha
I got
page on-
Kwanzaa every day of the year.
I don't know what that means,
I
but
got
Kevin,
my-
stop talking. Save yourself.
I got my Hershey's milk chocolate every day
Kevin,
of the
you
year.
gonna die now,
I
Kevin.
love this
Oh, Lord,
woman.
Kevin, you ain't never saw what love got to do with it?
No,
Because it's about
I-
to do you out the door right
I can
now.
tell you what it's got to do
Let me
with
help
it.
you out.
I
You can go
love
to
this
Instagram
woman.
and find me there. EIV514. Your wife agrees with me for you to stop talking. Let me finish this promo. You can also find me at Twitter on Hancock10166. And if you can appreciate the madness, you just bringing me the gladness, and I'm smiling like the chest out cat. Sweep the leg, Kevin. God damn it.
You guys heard how you can support Eli at ivorycomics.com. Lee, tell them how they can book a vacation with you coming up on July 15th with Walt Disney World reopening and Disneyland. Dude, tell them how you can support this because I'm drunk.
Hi, this is Lee. If you need to book a vacation, trust Lee Lastavica of Magical Moment Vacations, which is platinum earmarked Disney travel agency. So if Disney loves them, so will you. Book with Lee today by shooting me an email at lee@magicourway.com or call
185. That doesn't sound like Lee. That is 185.
WTF.
And look, a portion of that goes to Girl Power to Cure. So you're going to help a very good foundation on top of that.
Yes.
If you want to support the show as a whole through the following ways, you can do so through the following ways. You can buy some beignets support the show that way. You can leave a rating and a review and support the show that way. Or you can purchase some clothing from our shop at magicourway.com. And look, if you want to speak your Disney mind, you can do so through the following ways. You can support us at show@magicourway.com, or you can join our group at Magic Our Way Pleasure Island 33 Facebook group. There you'll have the opportunity to share and interact with all the famous Mohicans, as well as Danny, Eli, and yours truly. And Mohicans, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for taking time out of your day for making us a part of your Disney fan life. We appreciate you and love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are welcome on the Magic Our Way podcast, so get in touch with us today. So, Mohicans, ladies and gentlemen, we say Quahrini. My name is Kevin.
And we love Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Magic out.
I have every intention of eating those bananas for breakfast, but I still somehow end up with tacos.
Tikka masala.